Baby, tell me if you like it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. So as you can see from the title, I'm going to be talking about money. Money. We all trying to make money, right? And in this space right now, influencers and bloggers and social media, whatevers, have become really popular. And so people are fixated a lot on numbers. And I'm not going to sit here and say like the numbers don't matter and like, you know, you have to reach a certain amount, because in certain situations, that is what's at the forefront. That is what gets you certain deals. But as a small influencer, somebody that's starting out as blogging, digital influencing, social media influencing, there are ways to tap into this to put a little bit of change in your pocket without, you know, just trying to dive in full time, especially if you're just starting out. So if you still have a job, but you're just starting out, you don't really know like what to do, how to really get in contact with brands and have brand deals and make money. Today, I'm going to tell you guys how I was able to make money as a small influencer. Now, I don't consider myself a big influencer. Some people say that I am, some people say that I'm not. It all depends on, you know, how you look at it. But the number one thing I want to say before I start getting into like the nitty-gritty details is know your worth and your value. If you do not know your worth and your value, then you are always going to feel like your numbers don't match up, and then you're going to feel like there's no way I could work with this brand because I don't have this or I don't have that. When it comes to social media influencing, the number one thing is being creative. Right? So when a brand is looking to work with someone, they are looking to work with someone that can offer their brand something. And in this space, you always have to recognize you can offer somebody something, no matter whether you have a small amount of numbers or a big amount of numbers. At the end of the day, no shade, but you may be more creative or what the brand is looking for versus someone that just has a bunch of numbers, right? So always know and always understand that you bring something to this brand. And if you go into it that way, then you'll be more successful in landing these deals and making money for yourself. So that is the key. I've had to tell myself that over and over again, like, okay, yes, I feel like I should have more numbers to showcase my creativity and how long I've been a blogger, but that does not take away from what I know I can offer and how I know I create. I know I create really dope content. I know I can offer a brand something that is different and something they may be looking for. So that is what you should be thinking of for number one. Now, this first tip that I'm going to tell you guys took me a while to kind of get on board with it because I really didn't see the value in it. But anything extra, whether it's a big lump sum at one time or small little increments, is still extra money. So affiliate programs, I'm going to say that first. I'm going to start from like small to like big on the scale, but I encourage you to look into affiliate programs. The one that I use the most is Magic Links. I love Magic Links. It is the easiest one for me, and I can really control the amount of money that I'm making versus when people have to make a purchase and you get a certain percentage. When you only work with like one particular brand for an affiliate program, like say you worked with H&M only, then it would be like, okay, so you really have to drive those sales in order to receive that money. But with Magic Links, they work with a bunch of different companies. So right now in this video, I could link the hair products I use for my wash and go. I can use my foundation, my whole makeup that I use. I could link this shirt and receive money from all of those things versus just only working with a specific company. So that's why I like Magic Links the most. But affiliate programs are really helpful. They bring in money here and there. And if you do actually keep up with it, you can see a significant amount of money in your bank account. So if you are unfamiliar with affiliate links or how to, you know, get started, and they are basically they work for everyone. Like for them, they don't really have a high number of like minimum amount of subscribers or stuff like that, where some of these other things you have to kind of have more numbers. Affiliate programs, you can really start off like at the beginning. So I would highly encourage you guys to look into it, especially magic links. All right, so the second thing is middleman companies. And over the past year is how I've been able to really work with a lot of brands, especially on Instagram. And so what these companies do, it's not directly speaking to the company, but they work with the company. So they are like in between. That's why I call it the middleman companies. I don't really know what you call it, but they kind of serve as a force to like drive you two together. So the company will put out, hey, they're doing this campaign, they need this many influencers, and then you apply for it. If you get it, then you'll get to do the campaign and you get paid. So the few that I work with are Social Native. I work with them a lot. Obviously, I work with them a lot, and a Maverick. Those are the top three that I work with. Financially, I will say Social Native is at the bottom. A lot of their campaigns are not that high paying, but I do a lot with them, so it builds up over time, versus Maverick. And obviously I've seen a higher dollar amount and it's a more intensive like campaign, versus maybe the ones with Social Native, it's just like an Instagram post or something quick like that. But with obviously in Maverick, it's like possibly a video or Instagram stories, things like that. So it's more with it, so it's more money for posts. But those three are really good starters for you guys if you don't know and you want to get your feet in the door with working with brands. And this will also allow you to appeal more to brands, because if you're starting to work with these companies and then you're posting on your Instagram, this is an ad, this is this, more companies will start to see you. They'll say, hey, they work with brands. I like what they did with this brand. Let me reach out to them. So it's a way to kind of show that you're working with brands when you're really like not really working directly with the brand, but it helps you kind of get, you know, that foot along. So definitely reach out to them. You can email, you can sign up. Like I said, the minimum requirements aren't really that high for those. Some campaigns you probably won't get depending on your numbers, but it's still a way to connect with these brands. I've worked with so many brands with these three companies alone over the past year, and really increased the amount of money that I brought in besides my YouTube channel. So the next on the tier would be website affiliation. So I don't like y'all, I don't know what the hell these things is called. So, but I put campaign websites. And for the two that I have on there are FameBit and Grapevine. You may have heard these names before because a lot of bloggers use these services as well. And with this, it's a little bit more footwork. So you have to really work on your pitching and how you are approaching the brand. With the ones I just said before, it's really like an app. You like apply for it. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But with FameBit and Grapevine, you have to really like write out, hey, I can do this for you in this amount of time. I will deliver it like that. So you kind of have to pitch, you kind of have to be appealing to the brand. It's not that you can just apply for it and if they like you, they like you. You have to put in a little bit more work. So that's why this one is a little higher on the tier, because this is when your skills come in as far as branding yourself and pitching yourself and telling them what you can offer and how you can provide this service and how you are the best fit for them. And then after, if they decide to work with you, then you negotiate your dollar amounts, and that's when you can really show your value. And don't limit yourself. You know, be realistic, but don't limit yourself at the same time, because a lot of these companies will try to lowball you and try to give you a certain dollar amount based on what they think you're worth. But you have to stand your ground in your creativity, and you know, I am worth this amount of money for this project. And you know, don't be afraid to turn some things down if it does not fit for you, but also give it a chance. Go ahead and just get your foot in the door. It is about building relationships. So in the beginning, I did only do certain projects where it was exchange for products, just to show this is the type of quality content that I will provide for you and you're not even paying me. So versus see how I would do when you actually put some money in my pocket. So you kind of want to like reel them in. It's like fishing. You want to like, you know, show them like, look, I got what you need and you're going to want to pay me. But you have to build those relationships too. And then the last one is direct contact with the brand. So once you have done all these things, you're showing initiative, you're showing that you are in this creative social media space, no matter what your numbers are, your content is up to par, then I would suggest you go ahead and start reaching out to the brands. You've already practiced a little bit on Grapevine and FameBit with pitching, so now you can start to contact through email, through DMs, tagging. You can even do, like, if you wear an outfit and you say you want to work with H&M, go ahead and tag them so that they can see that you're already like in that space. This is the kind of content that I would create for you so that they can kind of see you. And you know, people think that tagging and hashtags, like, they don't see you. Trust me, these brands, they see you. They might not see you right away. There's a lot of content on these social media platforms, but if you keep being consistent with it, people will see you. And maybe not the brand, maybe someone else will see you, and maybe they'll like push you to the brand. You never know. Sometimes I get emails and get contacted, I'm like, how did they even find me? Like, I don't even know, you know. So you never know, and you always want to put your best quality content forward. So once you get to this particular point is when you need to create a media kit for yourself. You need to create a rate card for yourself that shows how much you charge for each service, and then go ahead and start branding yourself and pitching to these brands. But yeah, I think the first 3 will definitely help out a lot of new sorry. I think the first 3 will really help out a lot of people that are trying to tap into social media influencing and working with brands more over the past year. Like I said, these 3 things have really helped me grow as far as working with brands and making extra money besides just my YouTube check with the ads and things like that. So you don't only have to rely on trying to get your numbers up on YouTube and getting so many views, guys. Like, there are so many other ways and different streams of income that'll just make everything a lot bigger for yourself. And then you can go ahead and start putting that money back into your business and just expanding. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm not sure if I missed anything, but I think those are the top 4 ways that I was doing it, and I still do it now, and I found success. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down below. You guys can send me a DM on Instagram. If you're not following me there, make sure you follow me at Styledbykami. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.